Tuesday Night Baseball. Stepping up to the plate, Trey Turner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Dero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, one base hit gets you right back in the ball game. This offense creates a lot of opportunities.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball, and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside corner, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Zimmerman is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
His batting average right now, sir.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of the rare occasions where you play on the road, but you actually get to drive to the stadium like it's a home game. I always felt like this was super odd to play in these types of games, but you know your fans are coming out, your family's coming out, so this should be an interesting watch.
Can't do much with that one, and it's 1-2.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
Back up the middle. Turner has it. And there's 1 away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He had an amazing power month. He launched balls out of the park to left, to right, to center field. Impressive power. For a whole month to sustain what he did, really impressive.
On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. Strasburg comes set. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball. In now for Washington, Daniel Murphy. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Fastball in there for a called strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
The 0-1 on its way. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break, finished that off with a powerhouse into the season, one of the best young players the game of baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. And you see it right there on your screen. Strikeout number 200 for him on the year, as he has been very difficult to solve this season. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Here's big Aaron Judge. Comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And let's take a look at Michael Taylor. The ability again to play center field, both corners, to go get the balls in both gaps and have a strong arm.
Sliced hard on the ground, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Harper is there, 2 down. Brandon Drury will bat next. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's set and the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
And it's fouled away. Stanton is off of first with 2 away. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in, get those guys to respect it, and open up that outer half of the plate.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Striding in now for the Nats, Michael Taylor. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. At the plate, Miguel Montero, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. And this is swung on and missed that time by Montero. No balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Number 7, shortstop.
Digging in to try it again, Trey Turner looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. You see the speedy Brett Gardner. Here's Brett Gardner now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And it's back to the top of the order now for Jacoby Ellsbury. Strasburg comes set. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. One strike home now to Ellsbury. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Montero gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing. In now is Adam Eaton. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Line to the right side. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. In there for strike one, 0-1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
1-0 the count. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Eaton leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And rarely do you see a player of this caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every...
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Popped him up. Zimmerman over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The right fielder.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. In now is Anthony Rendon.
Leading off for Washington.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Anthony Rendon.
Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Hit to short. Played on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Howie Kendrick looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
There to take it is Gregorius for the first down.
The left fielder, number 3.
Ready for another chance? Michael Taylor, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. First offering on its way. Grounded, foul. Rendon leads off first with 1 away. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Michael Taylor goes down for out number 2 in the top half. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Montero waits. Now the pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Now the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
0-1, here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Strasburg on 1-1. This is line to left. Taylor is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
Here it comes, 0-2. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2. Fouled off. hit hard on the ground to second. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brendan Drury. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Now batting.
In now is Adam Eaton. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Turner, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Ball and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to third. Drury fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another shot now. Ryan Zimmerman. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. I'm set with the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Torreyes calls for it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. 1 left for Washington. We are still scoreless. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Here comes the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Taylor comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot that time for Greg Bird. 19th home run for him on the season as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder, Jacoby.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a swing and a miss there by Ellsbury as he's down 0-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. Murphy's got it. Throw to first to be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting,
Ready once again, Ronald Torreyes. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Turner shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 1-0 New York. Here's Daniel Murphy now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
In now is Anthony Rendon. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. In there, 0-1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Nope.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he currently ranks 2nd in the AL in that department. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. To the left side, but it's well foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Pause and the 0-2, and he fouls this one off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Aaron Judge. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2. 2-strike pitch from Strasburg. And he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
The batter, designated hitter.
Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Montero's got it, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly. Ready for another chance. Michael Taylor. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, Dero, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The batter, number 7.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Trey Turner will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he is in there. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
1-2 now to Adam Eaton. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Washington.
Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Kelly.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sliders in for a strike. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. Right there, Murphy at second. Reined in. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Brandon Drury will bat next. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. He's running. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Taylor is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees, Brett Gardner. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. But it bends just foul into the second deck. And prior to the 0-2, a move to first. And he'll get back in safely. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Greg Bird comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Jacoby Ellsbury. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive. Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Well, the strategy to walk the previous batter intentionally was sound. In my opinion, what wasn't sound was the execution of the last pitch, which was promptly deposited far beyond anyone's reach. That stings, but I don't fault the manager for trying to do the right thing.
Up next for the Yankees,
Ronald Torre is the next to bat. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Taylor. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. He was great all night long. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way in front of a great slider that time.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. But one more look at the big blow in the inning for the Yankees. A grand slam home run. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. 5-0 New York. Nighttime look there at the Chrysler Building, once the world's tallest structure, as we welcome you back to baseball from Yankee Stadium. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
2 balls and a strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Another try at 2-2. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Another one sent foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging. The 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 2-2 offering. High pop-up. Torreyes is calling for it. He's got it 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Murphy. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No balls and a strike to count. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Harper, base runner at first with 1 out. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Torreyes fields it cleanly. 1 there. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A 5-0 finish tonight. So the Bronx Bombers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Luis Severino picks up his team-leading 13th win and mark him down for 17 strikeouts to boot. Steven Strasburg is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs on 4.